Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Hitman Absolution Sniper Challenge. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it.
Welcome to Tuesday the 19th of June. We are doing Hitman Absolution's Sniper Challenge, the downloadable content for pre-order.
That's right. And I just want to do this because it's a heck of a lot of fun. I decided to take the plunge and put down $5 for Hitman Absolution, which is coming out in November. IO Interactive and Square Enix. IO Interactive is also the same ones that did like the Kane and Lynch, but they all did all the Hitman, and that's what they're mostly known for. And they're really great. Like I say, Absolution is in November, and so to tide us over, they gave us the Sniper Challenge, which is really, it's a 15-minute long game. You are timed. You basically have 15 minutes to do this, sometimes shorter if you mess up or if you're really good. And it basically sets you up adjacent skyscraper kind of situation where there is a penthouse and like a, instead of a pool that you might have on the rooftop, it's like, like koi ponds and stuff. But it's just this kind of like multi-tiered, area. And they're having a party and whatever. You're stalking this guy, and he's very elusive. He doesn't go out in public very often, so he's making an appearance here at his pad with a party. So it gives you an opportunity. And the idea of the challenge is just you have a certain number of bullets, which it's ample for what you need to do, but you can't waste them too much. And you're trying to pick off basically your main target, the guy that doesn't show himself very often, but all his bodyguards as well. And there are 12, I think. No, there's more than that. I can't remember exactly. I think there's 14, and then plus him, so I think there's 15. So you basically have to get one person a minute kind of thing.
That sounds about right.
And what makes it really fun, though, is that there's all these little extra things. I don't know how much I want to give away.
Tell me about the pigeons. Okay,
there are pigeons stationed all over the place. They're just really small. They're kind of hard to aim at, but when you hit them, they go in a burst of blood and feathers. That's pretty awesome.
It is funny.
There's all these challenges that you have to do, and a lot of them are just kind of an ambiguous name. That you're not sure what exactly it's about, like rub the duck. What is that? But rub the duck, for example, is there are 3 little rubber duckies
scattered
in the level,
around,
in the level, and they're kind of hard to see, So anyway, you have to shoot them, and you unlock the challenge.
I found 2.
Then there's like a ninja that took forever to find, and
I found him actually pretty easily.
We're not gonna talk. Well, yeah, but I've already kind of discussed. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't looking for the ninja.
But there's a lot of things. You can spend hours. I have spent hours. I've unlocked all the challenges. I did all the challenges. I did have to look online for 2 of them. One of them only happens when all the other challenges are complete. So how was I supposed to know that? And the second one is to get a pigeon in flight. And there's only one pigeon that you can shoot. And it's like, again, like, unless you're watching the skies, you would never see it. So those are the only 2 that I had to have assistance, and you'll probably have to have that as well. Maybe not. Maybe there's some great, whatever that thinks to look at the sky every 2 seconds.
I do.
Yeah. He sucks at it, but he only played a little bit. So
I'm actually terrible at it because this game is all about planning. Like watching everyone move and see where they go.
Love that. That's the joy of Hitman right there.
It is, and that's probably why I'm not a huge fan of the series, because I just want to go in guns a-blazing.
Well, you might like, we'll probably talk about it when it comes, released, but the new Absolution has a lot of things going for it. Number one, it can just be a run and gun if you choose to do so. They've made it more than ever feasible to do that in the game. Plus, they have a very, it helps you a lot, which you might use. I probably will never use it because I don't want to be helped, but it has like a detective mode like in Batman, and it shows you the trails of people as they do their rounds, kind of thing, so you can plan much easier and you can see through walls and
that
stuff
would probably
like that.
help me a lot.
Yeah, so for guys like him who are not really into the stealthy necessarily. Anyway, so it's called instinct mode or whatever, and you do get a little bit of that in the sniper. If you do instinct mode, you can see through bushes, see their silhouette. Plus, you can also kind of highlights the things that you can shoot.
Right, the things that you're supposed to shoot.
Right, but not all of them. So you can't be like, oh, where's the third duck, and then use that and find it glowing somewhere. It doesn't work that way. But it does help you with the bodyguards. You can see, pick them out from the crowd.
Right.
But there's so much little fun things you can do. And not even like challenges. Like you can hit a barrel that's full of alcohol, and like everybody like looks as the beer like pours out and like looking around and stuff. I don't know. You can like snipe things off the barbecue and just have fun.
Do you want to tell them about the elevator?
I guess that's the one thing I'll spoil just because it's so cool. I think it's so cool. What you can do is there's one elevator in the level. You can shoot the elevator control panel and it makes the elevator door go open. And if there's a guard nearby and you try to only get one, because if there's two, they might discuss with them, and decide that there's a risk. But the one will just be like, huh? That's odd. And he'll kind of mosey over, and sometimes he doesn't go near enough, but sometimes he does, and he kind of peers in a little bit, and if you shoot him, then he'll tumble into the elevator shaft, and nobody will find him. So it's really,
right.
Hide the bodies. You hide as many bodies as you can. Get them off the edges of the building, whatever. I'm not going to give you any more than that, because the one that I use the most is the most fun. And you think, well, duh, you'd see, but no, they don't. So there's a little bit of that. The AI isn't quite smart enough to like look into certain things, but whatever. It's just a lot of fun.
It's fun.
It's a fun little game, and like I said, it gave me at least a couple hours of joy. And I'm pretty hardcore at that stuff. I'm a good sniper, so I can see it easily taking twice as long to get all the challenges. And it's pretty easy to reload and stuff. There are cutscenes in between.
Yeah. What's funny is I actually like being the sniper, but only in like those kind of action games. Like if I'm playing Gears of War, I like to carry around a sniper rifle, that kind of deal, because it's still head in, you know what's gonna happen, and just stay back and pick them off.
So I'm really looking for the next Splinter Cell 2, because I'm totally like this. I love to see like the two guys are like talking and know that at some point they're gonna turn. And then if you snipe this one quick, you can easily snipe that one while he's turning around or something. Just a timing thing, and it really, to get them all 15, you really have to know where they're going to be. Like, I know this guy's going to be, making his rounds around the pool. So if I can snipe these two first and then make it over to the pool in time, I can get him and then get my main target. And then nobody will be there to discover the main target's body until 2 minutes after I shoot that guy and that guy. Another guy will go up and he'll see the dead body and he'll crouch down. And as he's like calling for help, you can shoot him. And then you can go over to the helicopter. It's like, that's what I love doing that. I love figuring that out. It's so fun.
Not me.
I love it. I love it.
I want to shoot someone and have them disappear like the video games do.
So if you're interested in Hitman Absolution, I think it's well worth it to pre-order, especially because even if you decide not to get the game, I think this is worth $5 for sure.
Yeah.
This sniper challenge.
Absolutely.
It's so fun. I guess. And also it does unlock things in the game. Absolution, when it comes out, you'll have more rounds. You'll be able to breathe. Steady your breathing longer and stuff like that. Like depending on how many points you earn in the sniper challenge. And there's some guys on the leaderboards that have way too many points. I don't know what else they're doing. Nothing. They're just doing that. While we're on the topic, though, another thing that's interesting about the Hitman Absolution thing is the controversy that's come around the
trailer,
the nun trailer, the sexy nun. There's a bunch of kind of S&M, like vinily, pleather dressed women dressed as nuns, like disguised as nuns. And I'm assuming they're all hitmen themselves or something. I don't really know the whole story around it, but they take off their habits or whatever and reveal that they're in these like slinky costumes, and they're all strapped for warfare, and it's him versus them. And there's nothing wrong with that trailer. It's kind of ridiculous that it's so S&M-y and whatever, buxom babes or whatever, but come on, like seriously.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I don't think it's any gamers that are complaining. I think it's just like the PTAs and the whatever, they just get it up their craw and they don't really understand the situation. They're like, they're saying something horrible about nuns. No, they're not. It's a game about, co-op, whatever.
Right, and it's also they disguise themselves.
Covert. Yeah, right. So, whatever. And then there's also, oh no, I guess that's something else. I won't talk about that. There's another controversy going right now about the Lara Croft thing and how she's she's so beat up all the time in that new game.
Oh yeah,
people are like,
yeah, I heard that too. It's like
so sexist. It's like, what? That's her first. Like, that's how she becomes badass.
Right.
She's still first has to. She has to. We have to see her. We get to see her deal with her first death. You know, killing somebody for the first time and
right.
and surviving and whatever. The only thing that makes it kind of weird is that guy made that stupid comment about, oh well, we want you to as men, we want to protect her. And he's like, no, that was a bad thing to say. That was stupid. You just walked right into it. But other than that, come on, man. I mean, yes, I guess there's a scene where, she's potentially going to be raped, but she gets out of it, kind of thing. And how many movies is that in? You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad they didn't show it, So anyway, these kind of controversy things, I don't know. I don't know who brings them up. Maybe the game developers do. I don't know. To bring attention to their games, like no publicity is bad publicity.
No, I don't know about that.
Hitman Absolution looks absolutely awesome to me.
Yeah, and the downloadable. It's bringing up what you said before, because that was a very interesting point, and you're absolutely right.
Like just $5 even.
Yeah, for $5, just putting down money, and even if you decide not to get the game for $5, this is totally worth it. It's a fun game. Yeah. It's like
you don't have to know any context.
No.
It's fun to know context because they have this little cutscene in the beginning where you see his tie and you see his little Hitman, logo clip and
I watched the whole thing. Generally, I skipped through that, but that was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. And then
simple, but that's the point.
The only time you see 47 himself is when he's reloading. You just see the back of his head.
Right.
But for something so simple, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun, and I can't wait for the game. They've really revamped a lot of stuff, but I'm thinking positively. And I think it's going to be a great one.
I do too.
So, all right. I think that's it. Right? All right. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Tell us what you think.
Go to spiderwolf.com for all of our wares. We have t-shirts, prints. Damn it, I was hoping to do this without stopping. Okay, wait.
Fail.
We have t-shirts, prints, card game, shorts. I can do this. Hold on. We have t-shirts, prints, card game, short stories, and we're going to be starting our Kickstarter stuff pretty soon.
That's right. And we got new content coming. We're building it up, and we're going to be releasing it at some time. Hey, if there's any of you guys that want to participate or contribute something, drop us a line.
Yeah, always looking to collaborate.
Yeah, we want to grow this little empire we've got going here.
Little empire.
Yeah,
it's
little tiny.
Yeah,
tiny
it's like.
But we want to get at least a little bit bigger.
Yeah, we want. Yeah.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Ah, you loaded it, my ass.
I did load it. And I told you, I pushed it in there. You knocked mine off.
I just had to unload, so. Yep, I win. Woohoo!
I hit first. Just so.
Still tied. I hate ties. I hate wearing them. Another new 52 update on the next Duel review.
Thank you. Yeah, I put yours in. And I pushed it in extra hard so that it gets stuck again. You're welcome, buddy. Hello and welcome to Tuesday the 19th. We're doing Hitman, Absolution, Sniper Challenge.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
What?
Oh, they replaced. That's going to be one of my one-shots is Jesper Kidd, who does a lot of the soundtracks for games and stuff. He did like Unreal Tournament, which is awesome. He also does like anime like Robotech and stuff. And he did Hitman until recently. They changed him for this game. And while the other guy's not bad, Peter Kide.
Okay.
I'm just sad because Jesper Kidd has a cool name, first of all. Jesper Kidd with a KYD, not KID.
Is this screen gonna be a problem?
I don't think so.
Realize that.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it. Pachoo. That's kind of like a laser thing. I don't know.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday the 19th. We're doing Hitman, Absolution, Sniper Challenge.